Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills.
In 44 years of playoffs, only 4 teams have successfully rebounded from a 0-2 deficit in a 7-game series. The last time it was accomplished, the Portland Trailblazers, led by Bill Walton. Jordan, yes. Isaiah shed the 3, goes for the scoop, and it's tipped home by Laimbeer.
Yeah, but I think the most important point there is that after the ball was kicked out from the double team to Isaiah, he ball faked and took it to the basket, dribble penetration, which forces their defense to rotate inside.
Oh, what a fake by Jordan through the double pump. Thomas with the spin and the bucket. Over the first 2 games, the Bulls have shot 42 more free throws than the Pistons. Jordan going glass. He's hit 3 out of 4. As Chuck Daly goes to the early shuffling, his club is down 21-8. 3:40 remaining in this first quarter. A battle between Jordan and Dumars, and then Jordan collided with Aguirre. Shot clock is at 2. Pippen, yes! And the Bulls have been unconscious in this first quarter. And he's fouled. Sally with a facial plus the foul. Will Perdue called for the foul.
A new look, a little pick and roll between Vinnie Johnson and Joe Dumars. The Bulls weren't quite ready for it, didn't know how to handle it, resulting in a potential 3-point play. Dumars coming off of VJ, looking for his teammate once he draws the next defender.
Livingston up front with Perdue and Pippen. They double up on Jordan. Jordan and Armstrong at the guards. Sally jumping out. Shot clock is at 4. Livingston and tipped home by Perdue. Statistically, the Bulls are now the top defensive team in the playoffs in 10 years. They have held opponents to 90 points per game.
It's an incredible statistic because during the regular season, they were #1 in the NBA in point differential, meaning difference between what they gave up defensively and what they scored, just over 9 points a game. They're much higher than that in the playoffs.
Final seconds of the half. Jordan, yes. And the Bulls with a strong finish, lead by 8. Here's Henderson, and he fires it. So the Chicago Bulls, at one point leading by 16, have an 8-point lead at the half.
You could see it in their faces today. They came out very purposeful. They understood what the job was going to be, what the task was, and they've gone about doing it. And right now, Jordan knocking out the jump shot puts them up 60-49.
Bulls lead by 14. Aguirre with the step, lost it. It will be Detroit ball.
And once again, it's Michael Jordan. As Aguirre takes it, watch Jordan come from behind and get the piece. He really enjoys blocking shots.
Very nice. The free safety.
Check out the different looks that Chicago gives you. Right now, they've got Michael Jordan doing the majority of the ball handling because Pippen's out of the game and Paxson's out of the game. It takes the pressure off of Armstrong or Hodges from being the main handler. They can change up at any time during the game. That's what causes you problems defensively.
Here's Jordan. Oh, what a shot. Forced into the fadeaway with the shot clock down to 2. Sally. Yes, and it counts. Isaiah Thomas and Will Perdue have some words. They will jump it up. And Isaiah skying for the tip. Here's Sally, fouled by Jordan. That's 4 on Jordan.
Let's check out the vertical leap by Isaiah on this jump ball.
Whoa. Aguirre setting the pick. Thomas with the step. Thomas hits and the foul. And he is getting the call. It is called a flagrant against Williams.
Let's take a look at it again. As Isaiah goes to the basket, it's the follow-through after the initial foul and trying to put Thomas down on the floor. That's called the flagrant part of it.
Michael Jordan getting terrific position. The last time Detroit started a playoff series 0-2, the '87 Eastern Conference Final against Boston, lost the first 2 games in Boston, lost the series to the Celtics in 7. Nice look as Jordan was able to find Grant.
Chicago isolates Michael Jordan, and they bring the other players to the other side of the floor. Keep an eye down low at the heads turned for the Pistons to watch the basketball. If you turn your head to watch Michael Jordan, there it is. Somebody's going to sneak inside, and Michael Jordan will find him.
Sally jumping out on Jordan. Jordan beating Sally and then giving it up. Jordan hitting the deck. Cartwright. And Dumars, met by Armstrong, decided to slow it down. Johnson. Oh, good play by Pippen. He stripped him. Johnson able to recover and hit. Here is Jordan. Dwyer switching off on Pippen. Look out, Pippen sent flying, and the hand offered by Rodman. And you look at the expression of Rodman as Pippen would have no part of the help. He's upset.
The difference right there is that when Detroit switched that time, Aguirre is not able to keep Pippen in front of him. Pippen turns the corner. Aguirre trying to make sure that he doesn't get to the basket to shoot the ball.
As we mentioned on Showtime, according to Scotty, Mark Aguirre challenged Pippen to a fight in the Chicago Stadium parking lot following Game 2. Aguirre denies it. Basket waved off. Foul called again against the Pistons. And Jordan does it again. He has 25. The Bulls 90. Grant feeling around for Aguirre. Armstrong for 3. B.J. Armstrong connecting on a three-pointer during the regular season. Attempted only 30, but hit 15. The Bulls by 8. A huge shot by Armstrong. 3.5 to go on the fourth. Aguirre from downtown. Yes! So Mark Aguirre matches B.J. Armstrong. It is back to a 5-point Chicago lead.
And the ball goes right back into Michael Jordan's hands, the guy that can make it happen by scoring or finding open teammates.
Oh, what a recovery by Jordan. The ball was jarred loose. Well, Detroit is down 2-zip, and Michael Jordan has extended the Chicago Bull lead to 103-96. Jordan has 29. As the Bulls hope to come out of today's encounter with a 3-0 lead.
And Michael Jordan also hurt his knee once again after that last shot. Came down the wrong way, struggling, running back down the floor.
Aguirre. The tip by Lane Beer. So the Bulls lead 103-98. 2 minutes remaining. In the fourth quarter, the timeout situation. Chicago has 3. Detroit with 3 and a 20. Pippen lost the dribble. Aguirre for Johnson. Jordan back. Dumars. Jordan stays with him. And Jordan comes up with it.
Think about that. 2-on-1 by himself. Michael Jordan with the bad knee gets back there to break it up.
Here's Pippen. The crowd was looking for a travel on Jordan. Pippen. Yes. Big bucket for Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 7. Well, the Pistons showing the respect for the defensive presence of Michael Jordan as Dumars and Johnson went at him. And Dumars threw the foul. Grant called for the personal.
This looks like a sure layup initially. It's going to cut it to a 3-point game. Johnson dishes it off, but now Jordan stops the ball, comes back. Right there is where the Pistons felt the foul took place against Dumars. Stop the ball, recover on the next pass. You're by yourself 1-on-3, and yet you wind up coming up with the ball, and as a result, getting a score at the other end for your team.
The Chicago Bulls over the Detroit Pistons 113-107 with Game 4 here on Monday afternoon. Memorial Day will be on hand starting 3 o'clock Eastern Time. For Mike Fratello and Ahmad Rashad, I'm Marv Albert. This has been a presentation of the NBA on NBC.